Hello everybody, welcome back to Max Reviews, and today we're going to be talking about the Book of Boba Fett, Episode 5, The Return of the Mandalorian, in which where Boba Fett isn't even in there. This is Max Reviews, I'm Brayden, and let's just dive into talking about this just immediately. Sorry everybody that it took me a while to put this video out. I didn't get to see it until yesterday, and so, yeah, been a little content dry, but sorry. And so, Book of Boba Fett, Episode 5. So, for general thoughts and stuff, I think that this was the best episode. And that seems very wrong to me because this seems like the first episode of Mandalorian Season 3. Like, if you compare it to the rest of Book of Boba Fett, it's a bit different tonally, a bit different with characters. It's like, there's only one character in there that's actually in the other episodes that we've been seeing. And yet, it was my favorite episode. And it might be a bit unfair to be giving this number one right now, but I really do think this is the best episode. It held intrigue. I want to see what happens next. And this is just great to see Mando again, the Mandalorian. And so, we're going to just start off on our walkthrough. So, Mandalorian comes in, first shot. These guys are in like this meat freezer place, and the Mandalorian just comes in, says that he wants this guy, and he can take him in warm or cold. And then the guys attack him, and he kills all of them and chops the leader's head off. So, you see, he's got the dark saber. He's going a bit darker. He doesn't got Grogu now. He's just getting some money so that he could find where his clan is. He asks these people when he gives them the head where the place is, and so they tell him this place. He goes down there, and the two people left in his clan are down there, the armorer and this other guy. And so that's sort of interesting to see him. Like, we haven't seen them for a while, and we didn't know if the armorer survived. I thought that she did, but I don't know if it had really been clarified. And so they're sort of gonna be rebuilding, and they're gonna be returning to Mandalore, hopefully, like liberate Mandalore is what they want to do. And so Mando, he's got the dark saber, and he's fighting, and they melt down his spear that he got from Ahsoka, I think, and he has to turn it into something for Grogu, and we don't really see what it is. It looks a bit like chainmail, just a bit. That's all we see of it. It looks pretty interesting, and so he's fighting with a darksaber, and he can't really fight with it too well. It's fighting against him. It's heavy, he says, and so what happens is he's challenged by the other guy who is a Vizsla, who is the guy that actually had the darksaber when we first saw it in Clone Wars. And so he challenges Mando. Mando beats him, and then they ask him, like, have you ever taken your helmet off? They ask him both, and Mando says yes, that he has. So they just kick him out. He's no longer a Mandalorian. And that's very interesting. Are they going to, like, change the name of the show? Is it still going to be The Mandalorian? Is he going to be become a Mandalorian in the season 3 of Mandalorian? What's going to happen with that? And so they have to go. The armor says he has to go to some waterfall pit in Mandalore and redeem himself. So maybe he'll be doing that in Mandalorian season 3. I just gotta say this episode feels a lot like Mandalorian season 3 episode 1 instead of Book of Boba Fett season 1 episode 5. Like, Boba Fett's not even in this. We see Fennec Shan for a few minutes, well, a few seconds, but that's it. So this is a very interesting episode for that, and I feel sort of bad for the Book of Boba Fett. I know I have been saying good things about it, but overall, I've been liking it. I'm not been hating it. I've not been loving it. I've been liking it. I'm a bit in the middle, a bit more to the positive than negative, but hasn't been like my greatest. I think this is still gonna be the worst live action Star Wars season. I don't think it could really go against The Mandalorian. But we'll see. We got 2 more episodes. It could redeem itself. We could have like some epic cameos by Cad Bane or Rong Singh or something, and they all come in. Boba Fett assembles a bunch of old bounty hunter friends, and they just have an epic fight with the Pikes. And then maybe with the Pikes we see Quiera, because Darth Maul would be dead in this timeline, I think. So Quiera would be in charge of the Pikes, I think. So she'd be in charge of the crime syndicate, and so maybe she'd be with the Pikes. That'd be interesting. But as we're going along, what happens next? Mando, he goes to Tatooine, and the lady that babysit Grogu, and I can't remember her name, but she likes the droids. She's a bit goofy, poofier hair, and she does a lot of fixing machines and vehicles. So he comes over, and she says she has a replacement for the Razor Quest, and it's a Naboo starfighter, which yeah, that's pretty cool, I think. At first glance, I was like, I'm not a big fan of the Naboo starfighter. The design just has always been a bit weird. I haven't really liked it, and it just brings back old memories of Anakin in that Naboo starfighter, making me cringe as a child. But still, I was like, it's a bunch of bolts, we'll see. And so they really remodel it, sort of thing, and it's silver. It looks really cool, and he can go super fast in it. So I guess he's got his replacement, getting him set up for season 3, and then he lands back. Fennec Shan's there. She's like, okay, we need you to come and help us out. We got a problem. We're gonna hire you for Boba Fett. And he's like, I'll do it free. And so after that, just he's like, I gotta go find an old friend. So he's gonna probably see Grogu with a little gift, and that's where it ends. So are we gonna see CGI Luke Skywalker and Grogu next episode? I don't actually think so. I would really like to see Grogu and everybody, and see him again, and see what's happening, and maybe this could explain why he isn't in Last Jedi or something. But at this point, I think it would be a bit tonally inconsistent, even more so, if we had the second to last episode having the Mandalorian go see Grogu instead of focusing on Boba Fett. And even though this was my favorite episode, I feel frustrated by that, because it doesn't even have Boba Fett in it, which is frustrating. It's just frustrating. But I really did enjoy the episode. Future predictions, I think Quiera is possibly going to show up. It'd be cool if, I don't know what his name, I think his name is like Cobb Vanth, the guy that took Boba Fett's armor in Mandalorian season 2 episode 1, that Marshall guy. That'd be cool to see him show up. Maybe have a few more people. It'd be cool. And hopefully it turns out good, because so far this is the best episode, and that's frustrating, as I've said many times. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Leave yours down below in the comments. Hopefully I could get this video out today, because it's going to be busy. But yep, I'm Braden. This is Max Reviews. Braden out.